We're not waiting for anybody. We're just gonna make Team A, Team B.
Yeah, but I just
Alright,
joined.
me and Team A.
What's going on, guys? I'm your host Rectifier and welcome back to the channel, and today I am here to tell you the story of the greatest survival challenge ever. We got 2 teams, 10 people, 4.5 hours, and only one team can come out on top. Oh man, I see what you mean. This spot is really
Wait, are you recording yet? Are you recording yet?
Yeah, I started
We have
recording
every
like
single
5
race right now. We have every single race. We got white, black, Asian, and Hispanic.
At first, this server was originally meant for saying the most diabolical things ever while on camera, which was technically achieved. The original members of the server were me, Missile, Regroup, and Deception. To try and speed run this information dump thing, we found an abandoned village and ransacked it. We found a cave and pushed Missile inside of it.
I'll give you $5.
We walked through a savannah and ended up in a jungle, the same jungle that we resided in for the rest of the challenge. Eventually, though, this happened. Hold on. It's been Team A and 1
God,
VC.
I don't want to be stuck in the fucking VC with Dishwasher Boy, bro. Come on.
You'll be with me too.
You'd also be with me.
I'd rather put a fucking 12 gauge to back him with throw.
At that exact moment, the competition was set. Team A, me, Error, Missile, and Goombas, versus Team B, Deception, Joseph Jumper, and Jack Zombie. Once we set up shop, the rest of the guys were inside a cave. I wasn't in the cave, it was dead on the surface because I got in a cave and then died 7 seconds later. So I had to run all the way from spawn to where the jungle was. But when I got there, I found Joseph because he was there for some reason. So I killed him, and I got a shield out of it. And hey, since I'm already in the jungle, I might as well examine to see if I can find that cave. I have extremely high hopes for this. I think I'm bugging. I cannot find this cave. Yep, just how I expected. Eventually, though, we found a better place to set up shop because this place had a lava pool and a cave loaded with ores. So, we got to work, mining ores, making a secret base, and building another portal, while also in the meantime, gathering some food. Eventually, though, we were as prepared as we thought we needed to be. So,
Let's go.
light it.
Go.
Alright, chat.
Yes,
W
let's go.
W spawn.
We
W
won.
spawn.
We won.
Yes.
W in the chat.
Now we were in the most important part of the game. Our performance in the Nether would determine whether we would win or lose this entire game. And unfortunately for us, the other team was already farther ahead than we were because they had already found another fortress. So we traversed the Nether looking for anything that resembled a bastion or a fortress. And during this section, we started to make a comeback. A bunch of Team B's teammates started dying to lava, looting their stuff. And little did we know, we were on our way to a bastion.
Oh, Bastion!
And lucky for us, Error, who had died moments previous to an Enderman attack, was finally catching up to us.
Oh?
I see you.
Now this was the climax. Surviving this bastion or not would determine whether we won or lost the competition. Now I know I've been hyping up this bastion up as the final determiner, so I might as well explain why. You see, in a bastion, the best case scenario is that you evade all the piglin brutes, you get everything you need from the chest, and you successfully bar with piglins, and the piglins leave you alone. Basically, you escape unscathed. But in the worst case scenario, the second you get in, a piglin brute is already on your tail. And since brutes have 50 HP and deal 19 damage per hit, a near one shot without armor on hard mode, and because piglins in general are decently fast, that will probably kill you, or the piglins will kill you. Then there's a third case scenario, which if you're in a treasure bastion, you kill all the brutes guarding the treasure, but you're first to hole up since taking the treasure will cause an imminent war between players and piglins. Knowing all that, let's examine our scenario. Don't attack them head on, don't attack.
Oh! Brute! I'm dead.
Not great, but can be saved. Now, at this point, we had to devise a strategy. How on earth would we be able to grab this treasure? You know what? I'll give you 4.5 seconds to put your answer in the comment section below. What we did was shoot the piglin brutes until they fell into the lava. Not the most refined strategy, but we could not risk the other team getting an edge against us. But before we could nab that treasure, we had 2 major close calls. Missile fell and nearly died to some piglin brutes, but luckily he was able to get back up and recover. Then I fell down a hole. Luckily, all I had to do was throw a brute into lava and kill a few magma cubes, but eventually I had to go up because I was out 2 hearts. Unfortunately for us, though, when we had finally healed back up, we were already almost out of food. So we had no other choice but to try and descend and grab that treasure. But unfortunately, when we dropped down, he landed into the one singular block of lava. Luckily though, Error decided to come in clutch with a bow and arrow. Yes, this was the comeback that we needed. Once everybody else gets here, this can go so swimmingly. So, me and Error went down the platform thing, called the magma cubes, put missile stuff in the chest, and waited for everybody else to arrive. And as a bonus, we got some intel from Tapper Dapper, who wasn't even sure was a double agent or even playing.
Oh yeah, they're pretty spread up. So like their reception, yeah, is pretty spread up right now. So they're mostly spread out.
This was great news for our team, even more delay for the other team. And even if Tapper Dapper clarified that all he knew was that Deception was attacking the group, in our eyes, that was as good as it could get. Now, all we could do is wait. In the meantime, we put our teammates' valuables in the chests that were conveniently put there for us. Thanks, Mojang. So for us, this was a good position, until this happened. -1 teammate, I suppose. This game is now 3v4. Not exactly favorable, but we could still hypothetically make it work. So we holed up at the Bastion Treasure Center and waited for Goombas to show up. So we'll probably answer the question, how on earth are we gonna get out of here? And while we were trying to figure out the answer to that question, Tapper Dapper decided to join the game as Ember0185. And the worst part, the entire other team almost immediately called dibs on him. So this went from a 3v4 to a 3v5, not at all favorable, but we could still make it work. But since the storm is always darkest before the dawn, the Centrals had decided to give another dying session. Jack Zombie was killed by a piglin and Deception by a husk. So we waited and I raised the question on how on earth we were gonna get out of here again. Then I heard Goomba say he was on the top of a bastion. So naturally I broke out of the hole and examined the ceiling, who wouldn't? And then I jumped up to try and get a better view. I was at 4 hearts and the side of the block directly above and behind me was on fire. And this combination of events was enough to kill me. Now all we had was Error, who at this point needed to play it extremely safe while me and Goombas got back to the Bastion, which was made even harder by the fact that we had no armor or weapons. At least we had a place to set up shop that had us respawn. Also, because the other team cannot stop dying, Jack, Zombie, and Jumper had died. So, after a while, Goombas and I had finally gotten all of our stuff recovered, and since Mr. Yard had been an absolute legend, he had brought with him 10 obsidian. So, we built another portal and went right through it. It led us to a cave, which we got out of to get some supplies. Then we went back into the cave to go right back to the other portal, because we still needed to get out of the bastion and look for another fortress. This seemed like our moment, and we had finally gotten back on our feet. So, dear viewer, could this be the comeback that we so desperately needed? The answer is no. If anything, things got actually worse, because while this was happening, the other team was advancing. And to make things worse, this was the beginning of a downward spiral. We die, go to the Nether, get to the Bastion, and die, and repeat. Some eventful things happened, like Dogmate739 joining, but since our entire team was in shambles, that wouldn't really do much of anything. But by this time, the enemy team was exploring a stronghold, and not too long after, I assumed they found the portal room. But one new discovery couldn't have just not happened to damage our collective egos. We found another fortress that was directly next to another portal. By this point, it was way too late, as the enemy was finally beginning to enter the end. Now there was only one thing we could hope for, them dying in the void. And if they did die, none of their deaths were in the void. This meant that while we were scrambling to figure out a plan, we heard this sound. And that sound marked the end of the 3 or 4 hour long battle. Now, I don't really know how to end this video, but I will say that over the 7 years that I've played this game, Minecraft, this is probably the most fun I've ever had playing it. Like, if you have enough people, like 4 more people in a VC, then make a server, make 2 teams, put them in different VC channels, and see who can win the game first. It's so fun. Trust me, you won't regret it. And because of this challenge, I now have my favorite Minecraft screenshot of all time. This one right here. But with that ending speech, I think it's about time to end the video right here. So, remember, if you enjoyed the video, make sure to rectify that like button, rectify that subscribe button as well, and hit that notification bell so that you never miss an upload by me, and I'll see you soon. And I'm also going to bring on some people who are in the challenge with me.
Well, Chad, it's been a blast. Suck my dick for real. We won, baby. Let's go! But subscribe to everybody who's inside the fucking description down there, and have a good day.
Good God, man, you finally finished it. Now that you've done that, post it, and then edit all the other videos we made together. See ya.
This shit is okay.
He did it. He finally did it. Turned a year older, but he finally did it. This was a long project. Very long. So give this guy some subs, please.
Sup Sigmas, it's me, your favorite Asian person, Deception Dude. And I would like to say thank you for watching this video. It took Rectifier a really long time to release this, and I want to recognize the hard work and dedication he puts into this channel. I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.
Hey Goobers, it's your obscure gacha tuber Goombas. Hope you guys had a fun time watching this video and know that Rectifier loves Lisa from Genshin Impact.
Hey guys, I had so much fun recording this video with Rectifier and all my other friends. Shout out to Rectifier for actually animating this entire thing and taking 5 months to make a 9-minute video. Alright, bye guys.
I'm Teppered and I didn't make it into this video due to being the spy for both teams, helping both teams out, but in the end I joined the winning team, which was not Rectifier's. In the end, Rectifier lost, but I won. Stay dapper, and I'm out.
Tomato Man. Tomato Man. That's where I want to be. Tomato Land.
Yeah, it's just where I want to be.
That's where I want to be.